Hi guys, I'm going to do a daily reading for August 3rd, 2016. It's a general reading for all signs to see how it feels for you. All of us are children of God and all of us are psychic. So see what personal messages come through and speak to you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies, messages feel right and bring you clarity to whatever you're wondering, confused, concerned, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everyone involved in the situation, and so on. So we are all uplifted in love and clarity, peace and joy and everything awesome. So remember, you could be here for a nugget of wisdom that brings you clarity, or it could be the whole reading. See how it feels for you. In the end, how you ride these energetic waves that come through is always up to you. So see how it feels? And let's begin. I think I'm just going to start to pull some random cards from different decks that I have around me. I'm actually in the middle of filming my weeklies, and I don't think I've ever taken a break during the filming of all 12 signs to do a daily. So I'm feeling it must be needed. So I'm going to start with the Medieval Scambini Tarot. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of everyone involved in the situation for August 3rd, 2016, and or whenever this video finds its way to you. See how it feels. This is Mannex, by the way. I don't know why he's just staring at the wall, but I'm enjoying his purring. What are you doing looking at the wall? That one. That's the Six of Cups. So, the past. Memories of the past. Pleasurable memories of the past. Perhaps somebody from the past is coming back into your world, into your life, into your day, into your now. Perhaps you're thinking about going back into somebody's life, rekindling an old flame. I want to say forgiving and letting go of things from the past and starting new here. Generally, this card also has to do with, it's six. It's coming back into balance. The scales are coming back into balance. And I wanted to say it usually has to do with children or innocence, like happy, flirty, innocent, happy love, lovey-dovey love, not heavy, emotional, pressure-cooked love, worrisome. It's just, it is. It's like you and your buddies when you're kids, having fun, playing tag, or meeting somebody as an adult and feeling like you knew them as a kid and you totally would have played tag with them. And you might want to as an adult. It's that kind of feeling. It's also friends that you've had, from childhood, from a year ago, from whenever, that perhaps no time or a lot of time goes by. And when you're together again, it's like no time went by. Almost like the Two of Cups that came up the other day, except this is more innocent, more flirty, more childlike, more happy, like happy little energy, like turning on a song that you both like and just dancing in the kitchen because it's fun. If you're doing dishes, that kind of thing. I want to look more at this card specifically because this deck is unusual. So the first thing I see is a magician in this, creating a potion, creating something, creating a concoction. Perhaps there's like different scenarios of learning how to create this concoction, this abundance in your world. So there's different trials and tribulations in here. I see like like, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 men and 2 women. I want to say they're both older. They both have big gray beards, and both of the women look pretty elderly here. You know, this one's like hunched back. You know, and then you have this guy and this guy. He's like active. He's actually doing something. He's creating something. This guy's just sort of watching. He's contemplating. So perhaps you created something and then you thought about it. You acted with a friend and then you thought about it later. It's thinking about the past. It's thinking about what you did. It's thinking about your mistakes. It's thinking about the good times and learning to make your own concoction of what's good for you, you know, so that in the now you have the fond memories. I mean, even sad memories are beneficial, you know, if you can grow from them. I keep wanting to go to this here. I see this big like chalice, like this big bird feeder, this big fountain. Perhaps I want to say a moment happens around a fountain for somebody, like in a park, around water. This is like the defining moment kind of thing. And I see all of these different things as tries, different try. I see a big ass foot too. So I want to say like the old woman that lived in the shoe, and she has a bunch of toys in her cup. So, and this one looks like a nun, like she's praying. A wreath. You have this woman under that fountain just meditating, and in her, she's like meditating, and out of her left hand she has like a poppy growing. There's so much, and there's like a jester in here. I didn't even see this. Look at this guy here. It's like this jester, like this fool on the ground. Also an old man. So perhaps you're thinking of the past, but you're now here. I want to pull a clarity card for this. I know that goes, you know, on a little different angle than the typical 6 of Cups. Let's get more clarity. I also see a bluebird and a green owl, a lion, a giraffe, a lotus, blueberries, tiger lilies, and a mermaid in that card. So that's just a lot of signs and symbols that I just threw out there. So I'm hoping the connection there is for somebody. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Sometimes this does not make sense to me, but it's not. Oh, it's a general reading. It's for all of us. So let's see what else we have. You have the Hermit. One more card. The Hermit sees the bigger picture. He's not afraid to be bigger than life, to point the way, to show the way, to live his truth, even if it's, I want to say he's a giant. The Hermit in this is the 9. It's a Virgo card. But this Hermit is bigger than life. I want to show you the cards so you understand. Look at how big he is. Now there's this little tiny scene, and he's walking to the water. Maybe he's, I want to say, lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So perhaps the only way to help others, the Hermit, I would say, is Virgo. So Virgo is a very helpful energy. You want to help. Sometimes Virgos, I'm a Virgo, by the way. So sometimes Virgos are a little harsh with what they say because they don't really want to beat around the bush. They just want to get to the point. And usually their intention is true. It's to help because Virgos can see the tiny picture. They can see the details. They can point out flaws and faults and why things aren't working and analyze the shit out of stuff, sometimes to our detriment, you know? So, but the Virgo is also not afraid. Now, this is an energy. It doesn't have to be a Virgo. It could be a Virgo in you or in your life, or it's asking you to find the Virgo, Hermit, grounded giant that knows who you are, being good with yourself, and being a guided light to others because you found your light first, kind of thing. Wow, I think I feel like I did a run-on sentence there. So coming back to this card, I see a whale. I think of like Jonah with that. Virgo is okay with finding a quiet space of solitude so that they can figure stuff out for themselves. As much as the Virgo can jump in and overanalyze and worry too much and, you know, get too involved mentally, because Virgos have a lot of mental activity going on. They want to understand everything. They don't just accept things at face value. They want to know why. So it makes sense to them, so they can take all of the stuff they feel in spirit and in their bodies, that they're connected to the earth and to others, and make it make sense in their head. So perhaps it's asking you to do a little bit of that so that you can understand all this stuff that's going on around you, so you can see the bigger picture. Perhaps you're looking at your past from here, you know, as these little tiny scenarios that went on. And, you know, you feel like a giant walking back in the past. You know, you feel like perhaps if you go back here, you know, you're gonna, too big a situation for you. Let's pull some more. Let's get some more clarity for the Hermit and the Six of Cups. The Sun. So, not being afraid to go inside yourself to find your own inner light so that it can be who you're meant to be. This keeps coming up. This sunshine wants to come out. So it's asking you to play like a child, to remember your dreams that you had as a child, to give yourself a chance to feel like a child again. Play with your children. Have innocence in your life. Have freedom in your life. So much freedom that you can get up, walk out of your house naked, get on your horse bareback, and just have fun with your friends. You know, with your, whoever this is to you. This is your reflection here. There's two. They're a reflection of each other. This one is helping this one reach up to grab their opportunities. You're uplifting each other in this card. You know, you're reaching for it yourself. You're doing your own duty by grabbing your opportunity while the sun is out. But you're uplifting others with you. You're letting others get on your horse with you and have some fun. You know, you're asking others to join along. I want to say no man is an island here. It's time to allow yourself to feel free, to know what's good for you, to release burdens that aren't. If you need to go to a place of solitude to learn what's good for you, go. You know, because eventually what you find inside yourself and your own connection to spirit is going to be such a beaming light to the world. Others are going to join in. They're going to recognize your light. They're going to be magnetized to coming towards your light and joining in with you. This is just happiness. This is pleasure. And this is you finding your own truth. Let's go to the Power Archangel Tarot. Pull one card. That one. And that's the High Priestess. So, powerful, psychic insights. This is reflection. It's meditation. It's going inside. It's valuable information coming from spirit just for you. Only you know how that information comes in, how it's received, where it's pointing you to go, where it's guiding you, or what it's guiding you to do. It's telling you to be peaceful. This is so much hidden beyond the veil that you can't always explain why you know the things you know, why you want to do the things you want to do, you know, why you've gone through the things you've gone through. This is you learning it all, finding the easiest path, facing your dark side, facing your light side, and finding the right way for your spirit right now that you have. Open your arms and allow the signs, allow the direction to come to you. I'm going to do one more card from the Romance Angels. One card. romantic feelings.